Hello everybody. I hope you're all doing well. Tonight we're going to do something different. We are going to go with a black sky. I do not have any more black canvases, so we're going to do this one. And years ago I made a nebula. Well, this isn't going to be a nebula, but it might seem a little bit of a similar effect. But what we want to do first, and if you want to follow along, get your own canvas or piece of paper, and we're going to use black, blue, white, a toothbrush, a sponge, and whatever else you want to add. But I mean, keep a little paintbrush, a small paintbrush. First, I need to make my canvas black. You can do this on just about anything you want to use. I've seen people paint on cardboard and on paper, if you have some like cardstock or something, or cover stock. I'm going to put some black in here. I never start out with a lot of black, because black goes a long way. And I just happen to have a couple of these 8x10s left, and I'm glad I do. You're going to also need water to clear out your paintbrushes and toothbrush. And first we need to paint this black. And we're not going to just do strictly black. We're going to kind of melt it down, I guess, and just kind of go a little lighter as we go down. Add some lighter colors to soften that black. We'll see how that works. Oh, that's the empty one. Oh, that's okay. Anyway, Mehdi Hassan, you've heard me mention him many times. He's my manager, and he's the one who does all of those thumbnails. He calls them banners, but they're thumbnails, and he does them so well. They're just gorgeous when he does. And one reason I keep mentioning him is I want to help him drum up a little more business. He's not expensive at all. I wouldn't be able to afford him if he cost any more than he does, but he sure could use a little more. But he's from Bangladesh. I think maybe I'll just do this side of it like that. It's hard to roll it in there. Okay, I'm going to start at the top. Yeah, this may not be the best one. No, I'm not going to spend all night on that. Oh. Okay. Well, this table is a disaster anyway. But still don't want to totally destroy it. It just needs a good scrubbing. I need more black than I thought. See, that black is very black. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this light blue and mix in with this black here, because that's almost gone. See if I can get a little lighter color. If I have to put a little bit of black back in with it, I will. See, that's just a little lighter. Just we cover mistakes. We either cover mistakes or we keep them. I'm going to add just a little white. I don't want to get rid of the black. I want the black to be there. I just want it to get a little bit lighter on our way down. Let's see what this is like. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Put some white and a little bit more blue in there. It doesn't matter. It actually is best if you do blend them a little bit at the edges. All right, that isn't real, it's not like in your face changes, but it's just slightly toning it down. Now, this is going to have to dry before I do anything else, but we're going to have stars and probably the galaxy and maybe even a shooting star. And so we'll be back when this is dry. What are you doing, hon?
Huh? Eating popcorn.
Eating popcorn?
Yeah.
He has popcorn just about every night. It is a very low calorie, but he uses some salt on there. I don't know who likes popcorn without salt.
I don't know either.
Anyway, so he's watching a movie and having his popcorn.
Yeah.
And I'm waiting for paint to dry.
I'm going to take a hairdryer.
I probably will, but it's very black, and I just don't want to get all that black on my fingers. And I don't want to put fingerprints on the black. Okie doke. Ah, crap. I forgot to have, I thought I had it on, but I didn't. And I already did some speckling on here for the small stars. Yeah, I got it on record this time. Okay, let's do a few more in some of these. There. Now, we can do some a little bit bigger, but right now this is just the beginning. Now, I was saying, we are part of the Milky Way Galaxy. And there are probably thousands and thousands of solar systems out there with planets that go around them. And well, we know there's more planets out there, but the thing I was going to get at is, even though we look out at our galaxy every night if we want to, unless it's clouded over. But it doesn't seem to change very fast. It does change gradually, but it takes, quite a while for us to see that the Big Dipper takes a different position over time. And the thing is, the Milky Way, all the stars and all the whole Milky Way galaxy, things are moving at hundreds of millions of miles per second. So why don't we see it? It is because of the distance and that we move to. I think probably it takes about a year for us to notice the changes, and probably more of it is because of our rotation than it is because of... Now I'm going to put a few more bigger stars in here just for fun. Maybe quite that. Not quite. Darn it. Okay. That's okay. It can be that big. These are just closer to us. They're closer to Earth. Or they're just a lot bigger. I'm going to I might do one or two more. I want them to look a little scattered, not just in a pattern. It's kind of hard to do that, though. La-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da. Okay, I am going to, there's not a whole lot there. I'm going to use the blow dryer and see if I can get this dry. Okay. The blue doesn't show up that bad. I'm going to do a little bit of pink. Just little speckles. I don't even see it doing anything. Yeah, it's going on a little bit, but it's just very faint. I think I'm getting much more on my fingers than I am on the... Look at that. Just look at that. Okay, one more. It's darker, but then the background's dark, so I don't know how much it'll show up at all. It's a purple. It's purple, purple, purple. Just giving it some depth and some fun and some pretty. Adding a little bit of pretty. Oh, looky. That does not look like a mess. To me, that doesn't look like a mess at all. That just looks really cool. But we're not done yet. Okay. Now finally, what I would like to do, I'm going to wet this sponge. I just want a little damp. I don't want to be squeezing water out of it. Put some white paint in there, and I'm going to water down the white paint. There. See, I've got that just very thin, watered down white paint. Mostly white. We're just going to go over the... Oh, whoa, whoa. Well, it's not really hurting anything. It is looking a little more like the Milky Way. That's why they call it the Milky Way. What do you think of that? I think it's kind of relaxing. Just sit there and look at it and relax. I'll put one thing in here to give it a little more excitement. I think it kind of helped to have a little bit of those other colors in there. They don't show up a lot, but they do add to the effect. Okay, we're gonna have one shooting star. That's really all we need is a little trail. And well, I'll just use my pencil, 'cause that's got a fine tip. We'll just, there. And I think that does very well. That's as big a shooting star as we need. Now it fits. Now it fits. I hope you've enjoyed this. I love all of you. I hope you found a little relaxation, whatever you wanted to find in this. And I hope some of you did it. I hope you had time to go and get yourself a few things and come back and do. I mean, you can always just pause the video and go get some things that you want to use, and then come back and just make it however you want to. This is the way I did it. But some of you may want to just do it your own way. So that's the thing about painting. There is no one way to do something. There's lots of ways to do art left. You can do it how you want it. And I just did somehow I wanted to. So I will see you later. Good night. Come back tomorrow. Leave your comments below. Share. Like. And be peaceful. Good night.